best players I've ever played with or seen. Just a very smart overall player.
Yeah, Gonzaga's bounced back after losing to your Blue Devils by 35. Gonzaga then won 3 games in 6 days after that loss to the Dukies. Here it's a 61-58 game. Grant, shot doesn't go. Smith in a hurry, finds Aminu, trailing the play with the left hand. And Collins ends up with it. That was Aminu playing too fast.
That seems to be his problem. He needs to simplify, slow down a little bit.
Thomas's 3 doesn't go. Bounce pass, and this time Aminu's fouled.
But he does. He knows where his teammates are. He knows their strengths. What better place in transition where he can either finish the basket or get to the line.
McGowan's on the floor with Grant, Scott, Dews is back, and Johnson. Dews finds Scott. Grant alone for 3. Comes up short. Scott tried to save it right into the hands of Smith, and Smith pushes it. Aminu slides through defenders. His shot didn't fall. Williams there. Threw it off from McGowan. It will stay with Wake Forest.
At the same time, it seems to be becoming a little bit mental for him.
Aminu now 3 of 10 from the floor. Takes the jumper, 3 of 11.
I think he might have had an argument there. It looks like he got hit on the elbow, which threw that shot off right.
Scott, down low, Johnson. Followed his miss. Another try, no. Smith spins, shovels, and finishes Williams.
And Williams, right spot at the right time. That seems to be all he's done all game. And again, a very heads-up play by Ish Smith to get the ball to somebody. It's just a very easy layup position.
Wake Forest back in front by 1. Scott pulls up and hits the floater with the right hand. Wayne Collins.
Miami falling back into a zone again as Garrett Clark checks into the game. As a shooter, you definitely like to see teams falling into zones where you just get a spot up on the three-point line and do what you do best.
Clark's hit 3 threes so far for Wake Forest. Williams takes the 3. Not a good three-point shooter. Misses. Tracked down by Collins.
And good call on Durant Scott here to slow it down a little bit. All right, we got the ball back. Now let's breathe. Get a chance to set up our offense, preferably some sort of pick and roll with Dwayne Collins.
Scott defended by Clark. Shot clock down to 10. Miami doing a lot of standing around. Grant finds Collins. Collins decides to take the jumper. And off the backboard. Everything has fallen for Collins tonight. He has 23.
Think he called it?
I didn't hear him. But if he did, I'm not going to argue. Because he's done everything right tonight. Down low. Weaver is fouled by Dews. 1988. Battling Wake Forest this evening as Weaver.
They do, but games like this down the stretch, you've got to be able to convert from the line.
Well, he's in Salem and made his team shoot free throws. He said, we will sit here in this gymnasium and shoot free throws. I want you to make 18 of 20, shoot 90% from the floor, and we're not leaving until you do. And it took 2 hours. Then last week, the Bulls were in Charlotte. Guys wanted to go see their old teammate James Johnson, and they made 18 of 20 free throws in 17 minutes. What does that tell you?
Got somewhere to be, Coach.
Under 10 to go on the shot clock. Scott, bad shot.
Way too much dribbling. Shot clock
Tried to do too
down.
much.
Exactly. Important possession, too, because they had the chance with a 3 to make this a 2-possession game, and way too much dribbling there.
1-point lead for Miami. Smith, the floater, not that time. Knocked around by McFarland, but there's Collins. He's been everywhere tonight. We're at the Bank United Center in Florida. Wake Forest in Miami. I'm Lou Canellis. Abby Waner alongside, former Duke star. Hurricanes trying to win their 7th game in a row.
Where is Dwayne Collins? They need to find where Dwayne Collins is on the floor and look to get him the ball.
Shot clock down the floor. Grant throws it up way high off the glass. There's Collins. But no bucket. Last two possessions we saw Miami struggle one up high off the glass. What has Wake Forest done defensively against Miami?
I don't know if I would necessarily say it's Wake Forest. I think it's more Miami. Too much dribbling, like you just mentioned. They need to be able to attack the basket. If you don't have a shot, then at least get to the basket and draw a foul.
They get it to Thomas. As we approach the 1 minute mark. Tied at 65. Scott. Shot clock down to 6. Batted around. And Wake Forest comes out with it. Aminu on the run. Tried to get the alley-oop to Stewart.
A bit like Ish Smith. Taking advantage.
64% from the line for the year. Nails the second. The freshman Stewart. Out of Marietta, Georgia. College back on December 6th.
And if you're Wake Forest here, fouling might not be the worst thing in the world if it looks like Miami's going to be getting an open 2 points. You would rather put them on the line and make them earn it.
They get it down low. Collins didn't get the wall. Ends up back in the hands of Dews, and he throws it up and in. Right place, right time, Dews. One-point lead for Miami. Like an elephant. He does not forget things like that. Here, no shot clock involved. Wake Forest down 1. Clark on the wing. Not that time. Amino the rebound. Rejected by Collins.
Out of everything that Dwayne Collins has done tonight, that could very well be the most important play. He kept fighting. He knew Amino had the offensive rebound, stayed in front of him.
L.D. Williams will inbound the basketball. He gets it to Amino. There's Smith. Looking for room. Spins. Throws it up. Doesn't go. Tap. No. Dews comes down with it. And Miami wins.
Wasn't a bad look. Ish Smith attacking like he's done all game. Barely hits the back iron. And perhaps player of the game, L.D. Williams, doing what he's been doing all night.